Speaking of your brother, you mean Atenkosi Melandini?
Was alive. I was alive. CIA agent. What's to the why? Yo, one thing about me, I don't give a.
Yo.
Sorry, though. Sorry. Sorry. Now we choose my career over anything, over anyone.
Yeah.
This can't try to harm people.
Now let's talk about the sex scene. How do they do?
The sex scenes. You know, they don't actually have sex. First, let's start there. They don't actually have it. I don't know how to describe this without being explicit, but grind on underwear. They grind on underwear. Nude colored underwear. Because if you saw my first film that I ever made,
Yeah. Yeah.
my word, for the amount of school fees that my parents were paying, yeah, it was very questionable.
Who's a celebrity crush?
I don't think I have a celebrity crush yet.
Yeah.
I feel like having a celebrity crush is overrated. My dreams. I don't have time for crushing. The only crush I want that I can get is one in KFC. You know, those crusher drinks. That's the only crushes I care about.
So,
I don't want to get into a relationship with an actor.
mhm.
I don't mind a director or producer or anyone behind the scenes, but if you're in front of the camera, I don't want to be in a relationship. You know why?
Welcome to the Phoebe Show. The name of the show is The Behind the Scene. I'm your boy Tato, aka PJ Smokers A. And today in studio we have the one and only Sinalo. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
No, it's nice having you in the studio today after so long. I relate.
I know, but the studio is really, really beautiful. You picked really well.
One easy, one easy.
Uh-huh.
And I really like to talk about your childhood.
Oh, we're delving deep inside. I'll make it straight to the point. Okay,
Mm.
well, let's start with where I was born. I was born here in Cape Town. So Cape Town is my city.
Yeah.
Beautiful city. I'd rather be born here
Yeah.
than anywhere else. So I was born here. I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
There was a point where I moved to Johannesburg for like a year because of my dad's work, but then we came back again. And I've lived here ever since. Grew up here.
Is it?
Yeah.
So between Gauteng and Cape Town, which one do you like more?
To be honest, I was very young when I went to Gauteng.
Yeah.
But I think I prefer Cape Town.
Why?
Aesthetics, the beauty is here. This is where beautiful things and people reside.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then how did your interest of film start about?
So growing up, I always knew that I was a creative. Like I always knew that I wanted to do something in the creative space.
Yeah.
So film, especially when I was in matric and I was thinking of what I wanted to do and major in, I was like, yeah, I actually want to do something along the lines of film, acting. I don't mind.
Yeah.
And then I heard of AFDA because I never knew it before my matric year, which was 2021. And so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go to AFDA and I'm gonna go and study film. And film is just one of the things that I'd like to do in the creative space. There's many things I'd like to do. I don't mind doing presenting. I don't mind delving into fashion as well. Anything that will stimulate me creatively, I love.
Who's your favorite actor?
Okay. My favorite actress in South Africa is Zikhona Sodlaga. I don't know if you know her.
No.
She's the one that plays Mandisa in The Wife. Have you watched The Wife?
Oh,
She's
yeah.
the one who owns the shibin
Yeah.
with Ungoba.
I know Mandisa, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ha! Oh my god, she eats every role down.
And she's close, eh?
Uh-huh.
And she embraces it in every character.
In every character, I just love how she embodies every character because she makes acting look so natural.
Yeah.
But it obviously takes a lot of practice, a lot of experience, a lot of work to be able to get into a character in a way that makes it feel so natural. Because I'm sure she's probably a completely different person to the roles that she plays. That's why I love her so much. She's so good. She's so good. And quite frankly, no offense, and I'm sure there's some people who will agree with me, but I feel like when she died in The Wife, the show also should have died. It should have ended. Because she was the main thing that I would watch her for.
Hey, I'm telling you.
I love her. And I hope to meet her one day.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how do you guys bring characters into life?
Well, it's different for each and every single actress or
Yeah.
actor. For me, I haven't really been acting as of recent because I've mostly been behind the camera doing script writing and directing. But what I can say is that from directing and working with actors, what I always tell them, encourage them to do, because they know what to do, but
Yeah.
they always need that encouragement. So what I always encourage them to do is um, think of an instant where they felt a certain emotion that is required for the character to feel in that moment, in that shot. So, say for instance, the character has to feel sad about something in the actual story. Then I'll say, think about a moment where you felt that way, or something or situation that made you feel that way, and draw from that emotion and use it to bring forth an authentic performance. Because sometimes people think acting is easy, but it's not, because the camera can tell if you're faking. And the camera can tell if your performance and your acting and your emotions is inauthentic or not. You know? So you really need to work within first, feel the emotion inside. If it's not there, there's no way that you're going to put on a good performance. You have to feel the sadness before you portray it on screen.
Now let's talk about the sex scene. How do they do?
The sex scenes. I haven't reached that part yet. I haven't myself directed a sex scene. But from videos I've heard of different behind the scenes productions that I've watched on YouTube, they don't actually have sex. First, let's start there. They don't actually have it. They literally just I don't know how to describe this without being explicit, but
I mean, it's a podcast. It can be.
they just sort of like grind on underwear. They grind on underwear, nude colored underwear.
In some episode, you would see like bums, like. So I want to know, like, you can literally see. If it was a G string, I was gonna understand, but it's not. And now you're saying they're not fucking.
They're not.
What are they doing then?
They're faking. They are acting like they are having sexual intercourse.
For instance, imagine a guy who's on a scene is with some like a childhood crush. Now they're having a sex scene. So you want to tell me nothing happens?
Nothing happens. Nothing. This is all acting. Literally, it's to make you believe the things that are happening on screen are actually happening, but they're not.
They're not, ne?
They're not. Trust me.
What made you fall in love with acting before? Like obviously you like as a child, it takes us long to actually realize there's like a lot that comes behind the scenes, right? So what made you love the industry?
Filming or acting alone?
Filming.
Filming. So I wanted to be an actress initially.
Yeah.
Especially when I was applying to go to AFDA. I wanted to do a course in acting.
Yeah.
Right? Then I came and they said that department was saturated because almost everyone wanted to be in that acting department, right? So then I decided, okay, actually, let me go with directing. I don't mind directing because directing is something that I didn't really do. I don't really know much about when I entered university. So I was like, let's try it out and see. So I saw, and well, I fell in love with it. It was something that I had to learn because if you saw my first film that I ever made,
Yeah.
my word, for the amount of school fees that my parents were paying, yeah, it was very questionable.
Yeah.
It was bad, but you learn. The thing about directing is it's a skill that you learn. The more you practice, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And what I really loved about it was the whole entire process because you get to control the vision as a director. You get to control the vision. You see the vision of what you want the film to look like and what message you want to send out there with your film. Then you tell the other departments how they can help you with that vision. I love it. I love having creative control, which is the reason why I want to be a director because I want creative control. There's nothing worse than creating a project that you're not passionate about or that you don't really
Yeah.
like the creative choices for. Then it's like,
Who's a celebrity crush?
I don't think I have a celebrity crush yet.
Yeah.
I feel like having a celebrity crush is overrated.
Do you know Tembinkosi Velas?
Yeah.
Tim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is he a celebrity crush?
Mm-mm. Like I said, I don't have one. And even him, that one is overrated.
What do you mean by that?
He's overrated.
Hmm.
I mean, he's good looking, but that's it. He's not bad.
Who's your crush then?
I don't have one. I really don't have a celebrity crush or a crush in real life. I'm just a girl going through life, figuring out life, and chasing my dreams. I don't have time for crushing. The only crush I want that I can get is one in KFC. You know, those crusher drinks. That's the only crushes I care about.
So now let's talk about relationships. Have you seen someone?
No, I'm single as a pringle. I'm single, but I'm not available. I'm
Yeah.
very focused.
Is it?
Yeah.
But you also need a distraction.
A distraction. Oh, I don't need any distraction right now. Now is not the right time for distractions.
What is the worst breakup you ever experienced?
I I haven't had any bad or worse breakups.
Miss.
No.
There's no way.
Trust me, not me. I haven't gone through it. I never, what is the term? I never like went through it because of any single person. I could never allow myself.
Yeah.
I can't. Because the thing is, for me, I'm very blunt and I'm very straightforward about what I tolerate and what I don't tolerate.
Yeah.
And if you're not gonna meet with that, I'm gonna question you. I'm gonna be like, why? Then when I see that we're not agreeing, we're not seeing eye to eye, then we part ways. It's that simple. There's no need for you to be playing mind games, relationships. Speak
Yeah.
openly and honestly. Then you don't have to go through all the rubbish that people put you through. I don't go through that.
And what's your take on people who go around looking for father figure in relationships?
Hey, I don't think I'm in a place to even speak about people who do that. I think those people should speak for themselves.
Yeah.
But all I can say is always heal first.
Yeah.
Heal by yourself. Stay single until you fully healed. Because if you're not, you're gonna create another broken person, and that broken person's gonna break another person. Now we have broken people. You know what I mean?
So basically, you don't have attachment issues.
I don't actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's weird to say, but I train myself to detach. Even when a friendship or relationship is going good, I train myself to detach. Like at any moment, I'm like, even though it's gonna be hard, if things were to go left, I need to detach. I must detach immediately. So I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but I detach. Even if it's hard and it's painful, I detach.
So do you consider yourself as an Instagram babe?
No,
Why is that?
I don't. I don't consider myself as an Instagram baddie because I feel like I don't have an aesthetic of the Instagram baddie. Because Instagram baddies have a certain aesthetic.
Which are?
Always wearing tight fit clothing to show off a really beautiful figure.
Yeah.
Nails, hair, lashes, eyebrows, maybe some designer something here and there on the feed.
Yeah.
What else? Wigs, all the time. I haven't really had a wig. I only stick to braids and cornrows and stuff. And I've only had like a ponytail. And yeah, I'm not really into the belly lifestyle. I'm not really into it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much work.
But there are ladies who are natural.
There are, but I myself don't see myself as an Instagram baddie. I don't. I keep it very simple when I try to. If you're talking about my Instagram feed, I like to portray myself as very sophisticated and elegant.
Yeah.
On my feed. That's why you see me like dressing in muted colors, and in elegant pieces and having minimal jewelry.
Yeah.
And all of that because I like that aesthetic. It's the aesthetic that I'm attracted to. Not necessarily I'm trying to be a baddie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not trying to be a baddie. I'm not trying to be a baddie.
So like wait, like when you start developing love for acting, So you've never dated anybody in school, maybe somebody who's doing the very same industry that you're doing currently. Or you don't want to date somebody who's like doing the very same job line as you.
I don't want to get into a relationship with an actor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind a director or producer or anyone behind the scenes, but if you're in front of the camera, I don't want to be in a relationship. You know why?
Mhm.
Because I just feel that the job as an actor, it requires you to be sort of flexible emotionally
Yeah.
and cross boundaries emotionally.
Mm.
Because you need to. For your role, for your job, to do a good job, you need to be able to tap into your emotions and you need to be able to, channel them into your character, right? So now what if happens if he has a romantic scene? Hmm? What happens if he has a romantic
So
scene?
you see, we still go back to the sex scenes, the one that you're avoiding saying that they're not having sex. So if you say they're not having sex, so obviously the kisses are real, but they're just acting.
No, it's not about the actual scenes. It's about the time,
Yeah.
rehearsing time, the behind the scenes of the actual film. You spend a lot of time with your colleagues. You spend a lot of time with your co-stars, your
Yeah.
co-actors and actresses.
Mm.
So I feel that the beginning, the genesis
Yeah.
of an affair
Yeah.
or infidelity is that emotional bond. Because you have to have that emotional bond with your
Yeah.
co-stars in order to have that good chemistry on camera.
Yeah.
Now you're spending time with another female, you're laughing, you find that this female is actually quite cool.
Yeah.
Then you notice, she's actually pretty today.
Yeah.
You know, small things like that built up to cheating and infidelity.
Have
And
you
I
ever cheated
cannot
before?
have that. No.
Have you been a
No.
victim of cheating?
I've never cheated before, I'll never cheat. And I don't believe that I was ever a victim of cheating.
So you never found out?
No. If
Sounds
people
like
were
so.
acting, if people were
No
acting,
way.
no, listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If people were acting left, I left. If people were acting wishy-washy,
Mm.
I left immediately. I didn't waste time because, I just feel like it's just human decency, basic respect.
Yeah.
Basic respect. You just have to have basic respect in order to tell someone, look, I'm not feeling you anymore.
Mm.
I want to be with this person. Then you end the relationship. It's not that deep. It's not that difficult.
Oh, okay. So no ways, man. So you've never been cheated on. You've never cheated on someone else.
If I've been cheated on, I don't know. And I think it's best that way. It's best that I don't know.
Do you love being loved?
Yes. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I
Also
love
love
it. Do you love being loved?
too much.
What do you mean? What do you see as love? Because there's different versions.
I'm Zulu, right? So when the woman is being submissive and when the both love languages are too compatible with each other, when you know how to communicate with me, when you know how to argue with me, and doing all of that with respect to me, I think that's the only one which win my heart as a lady. Yeah. Yours?
My love language, attention.
Yeah.
It's quality time.
Yeah.
My love language is quality time.
Mm. Mine is touching. Like I mean,
When you want to bamba things, do some. No, it's quality time. I like it when I have a person that I'm interested in undivided attention. And you're just dedicating that time to spending
yeah,
each and every moment with me. Like that makes me feel so special and so seen.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's your take on marriage?
Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's have more marriages, guys. Let's have more marriages.
Yeah.
But I know, and when I say marriages, I don't just mean like weddings.
Yeah.
I would like for people, everyone, to have a good example of a healthy marriage. Because I don't believe that everyone has examples
Yeah.
of such.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people are getting as married as much as they did before.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, I don't know if there's people getting married as often.
Mm.
But I myself want to get married. I want to get married one day. So whenever Mr. Right comes, it will happen by God's grace.
It will happen.
Yeah.
And then your views on spirituality.
My views on spirituality.
Yeah.
Now that's a very vague question. What do you mean?
Like uyakholelwa emadlozini, are you a believer, niyaphatha?
Oh, I only believe in God. I'm a Christian. So I only believe in God, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is my take.
And then the culture, like being Xhosa, what does that mean to you?
What does it mean to me?
Yeah.
It's the fiber of my being. I am a Xhosa woman. I love
Embrace
it. I love it, and I embrace it the best way that I can.
Yeah.
Because even growing up, I went to like English schools. So along the way, I did sort of lose my language because I was speaking English every day,
Yeah.
even right now.
Mhm.
So now, when it comes to like speaking my own language, it's kind of it sounds off. It
Yeah.
sounds off. I won't lie, but I do understand you and I hear you and I can respond, but it won't sound
Yeah.
like with that authentic Xhosa accent. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, I embrace it in every which way that I can. I love being Xhosa. I wouldn't want to be anything else.
Mm. So would you date a Zulu guy?
Yeah. Any person that I can connect with,
Yeah.
I would date them. Your culture, your language that you
Yeah.
speak doesn't stop me. Your skin color doesn't stop me.
Yeah.
None of that stops me. If I connect with you, then you're gonna date.
And I know maybe you're too young for this question, but what do you want to be remembered as, especially being in the film industry?
What do I want to be remembered as? That's a very big one. I want to be remembered as someone who broke boundaries and or limitations in the industry and advanced the South African industry, uh, even if it's a little bit, it doesn't even have to be major. But I want to help in the advancement of the entertainment industry in South Africa. I want to build our industry because I feel like it can be so big and so great. Look at Amapiano, it's already going to America.
Yeah.
Listen, we have so many great stories to tell, so many cultures, so many foods, so many kinds of music to share.
Yeah.
Africa as a continent, we have a lot to share and to
Yeah.
show.
Mm.
And I feel like we can be way better and way greater than Hollywood. I do.
Straight up. I think we are. We are better
We
than
are.
Hollywood.
No, listen, we are. We just need the support. That support. We need strong support from our people,
But
financially as well. We need support. And you'll watch our South African entertainment industry boom.
but then the people who are there, they're gatekeeping the game. I mean, look at the couch casting.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the people of music,
Mm-hmm.
the Gabsas and the Tories. They're gatekeeping the game.
Listen, there's space and room for everyone.
Yeah.
If someone is not willing to give you an opportunity, you have to create your own opportunities.
South Africans are lazy. Some of them, not every. South Africans are lazy. Some of them.
But yeah, it comes down to you how much you want it. If you want it, then you're gonna
say that.
no. It comes down to how much you want it. If you really want it that badly, you're gonna create space and room for yourself.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna wait for someone to hand it over to you because it's rare that happens. So it happens, it can happen.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to create your own opportunities.
Have you ever experienced couch casting?
Couch what?
Couch casting, where you would maybe go to auditions and then they want bumps before they could give you their role.
That's crazy. No, I haven't experienced that at all. That is insane.
We hear so many stories where you would find for people to get particular roles now they must bend over.
Yeah, no, I haven't ever experienced that, so I guess I'm fortunate.
What are your views on it?
What are my views on it?
Yeah.
I feel like it's very unfortunate that it gets to that point sometimes for people.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate because you are praying whoever is asking or requiring that of other ladies, other women, because I know it mostly happens to women. You are preying on someone who's very vulnerable. Why? Because you know they want this so badly.
Yeah.
You know they want this opportunity. Yes, you know they want this. And you're taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
It's very evil in my eyes. It's very evil.
Yeah.
Can't you just help someone without wanting something in return, especially something like that in return? It's very, no, I don't agree with it. Uh, it's not even funny because
Yeah.
you're in the industry. The film industry itself is very male dominated.
Yeah.
It's very male dominated, and it's very difficult for a woman to penetrate that space. So now she did. She's one of very few.
Mm.
But that's why she's one of the people that I look up to. I really like to work with her one day.
Is it?
Yeah, I would like to work in her productions one day. But she's one of the people that we can at least look up to.
Yeah.
But it's not easy for a woman to enter the film space.
So interesting. She didn't go to Presley's funeral.
I didn't know.
Cobra.
I didn't know that.
So interesting. Like, I mean, after killing the river like that,
Yeah.
and your then boss doesn't even attend your funeral. Something wrong.
I don't know. I don't know what the story there is. And to be honest, I don't care to know. I'm not invested in people's personal lives.
Is it?
Yeah. I also didn't get to watch Presley's funeral. I wanted to, but I
It
didn't
was
get the
very
chance.
painful. It was very painful. South Africa loved Cobra.
Yeah.
I would say Cobra because of they connected with with that character more, especially after what he did on Zoti.
Oh yes.
So relevance. What are their views on being relevant?
What are my views?
Yeah, on being like relevance and consistency in this field that you are in.
You know, this is a question that I kept on asking myself, especially, and I feel like other creators will also resonate with this. As much as you want to be your authentic self as a creative, and you want to create authentic content, you also have to kind of compromise because there's certain niche, certain content that people like to consume more than others. So in order to get an audience for yourself, you kind of have to compromise and you kind of have to create the content that people like to view so that you can get a big following before you can push out the content that you want, that you like. So it's a give and take, just for that relevancy aspect, just until you are a name, you create a name for yourself and people know who you are and stuff. Then you can start doing the things that you actually want to do. Um, but with relevancy, I think it's important not to lose yourself also.
Yeah.
Don't lose yourself. Everything takes time. It's a whole process, it's a journey. Don't worry about these 2-minute noodle success, these overnight successes.
Yeah.
It actually doesn't happen to everyone. It's very, very rare. And just because it doesn't happen to you doesn't mean that you're not popping or your content is whack.
Yeah.
Keep on doing what you're doing and eventually you shall see the fruits of your labor. I know your name is Tato.
Yeah.
But you say you're also Zulu, so like what are you? Are you mixed? What's going
Yes,
on?
I am a mix, but who's
You are Zulu.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So I hear that Zulu guys they into polygamy.
When you
Is
have
that
to
true? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
contact.
Ah,
Speed go to muscle.
period. Period. Love
What is
it.
the question again?
No, I was just asking that are you into polygamy? Because the thing is out there Zulu guys and polygamy they like
But
it's French in the song. They are like
French in a song.
yes. They are like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, because with me is you guys must understand. There's misconceptions with this.
Mm.
Not every Zulu guy is out there in full term. This term is not a decision that you can just wake up in the morning and then routine full term. No,
Oh, it's
guys.
not.
It's situational.
Oh, okay.
Like, for instance, you must have valid reasons why you would want this term.
What's a valid reason?
Coming to that point, you know.
Okay.
So you might find I'm the only boy child.
Mhm.
Baba, right?
Mhm.
And then if I'm the only boy child, the only one way for Sumos is to have his team, right? And then I must also look into the dynamics of it. Okay, fine. We live in Cape Town. I think I must have a wife in Joburg if we have money to travel and whatever, so that she can make kids. But how Zulu people do it, bayenze emakhaya. Kuzoba nomfazi wasemakhaya, nomfazi waseGoli or in Cape Town. Sorry. Then you know, with kids, if you can have 5 or 4 boys, then they'll be able to marry more women, and then then after doing that, there's gonna be more kids. Then it's about umuzawuvala.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Okay.
But if I'm the only one boy in the house, and then you telling me that I cannot get another wife, you telling me that umsangano lento esitheni washo wacima, but we only have girl children in the house, how are we going to make sure the lineage keeps on going?
Okay. So if your first wife had sons, only multiple sons, then there'd be no need for esteem.
Yes, for Muslims, there won't be no need.
Okay, I see.
Because umndeni ukhona kaloku.
So then what do you think of Umseleko's representation of esteem?
And also it goes with preference. He preferred to have more than 5 women, all right? I don't know if perhaps there is reasons behind that, but the way mina ngibona ngakhona, I think Umchita, he has too much money and then too much love for one or 2 women. And
Too much love or too much lust?
both.
Mm.
Phela amadoda, like, what if ima the whole night and or the whole day, and then when I can only take 30 minutes? So I'm willing to lose.
No, self-discipline.
No ways.
Yes. What do you mean no
I
ways?
mean, you guys must understand how guys are guys are very sexual. They're very sexual.
And do you think
beings.
women aren't?
But women are, but then remember, at a certain age now you can't anymore. Like, ukhathele, only give me one, like.
No, I think there's just been so many misconceptions about women, especially from men, from your gender, because we
Yeah.
like to think on our behalf, but it actually isn't that way. We are very, very, very similar. We are not far like polar opposites.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Tell me about it.
You think women aren't sexual or they don't like to be sexual. No, that I've met multiple women who express themselves sexually and have no shame in it. Just like the same way you can get some men who aren't as sexual.
Yeah.
But obviously the stereotype or the norm or the general idea is that men are, have high sex drive. Same way with women, you have women who are very sexual.
Yeah.
So I feel like let's just end that misconception right over there.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a man,
Yeah.
especially if you're going to be a public figure and you're going to present yourself as an upstanding and upright man who has leadership skills, who is disciplined. You can't just be disciplined in one area and call yourself disciplined. You have to be disciplined in every area of your life, have it under control. Otherwise, you can't call yourself disciplined holistically if you can't control your lust.
No, but you must understand something. This thing has to do with emotions, right?
Okay.
And I have all the money in the world. I must believe that you love me and you're only dating me alone. No ways. Like, men, we're very insecure, especially if it's very easy for me to get one of the hottest hand than you, somebody who's more beautiful, somebody who's more like 10 times than you. And then sometimes bayakshayela ungitsheli your all-time friends bayabuya, like you give me every reason to be insecure. Then you think I'll, like, yonke le soul thing nayo for the days where you ungitshela ukuthi ukhathele ngenzeni, I'll go outside.
But what about when women feels insecure? Because I know very so many stories and experiences where men have made women, especially their girlfriends, feel insecure for that very same reason that you were mentioning right now. When there's other girls who want them.
Yeah. But you know,
Female
I'm a
best
man.
friends.
I'm a
Guys.
man.
No, let's take gender out of it because it's not about gender. It's about a lack of self-control.
And I think
Because I know for a fact that you, as a daughter, wouldn't like that in your woman. So how do you like that in yourself?
okay. So number one, I think it all goes back to communication. How do we communicate sexually? How do we communicate in a relationship? Like, how do we handle certain issues like that? I think if we are bad in communicating those needs and wants, then we're always gonna fight about certain things. Because I feel like being sexually needs to communicate. Like, baby, I'm not satisfied.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think the solution to that, it's not about any type of communication.
Communication. Right.
How do
Yeah,
we
all
do
the sex talk, it's giving the industry now. Sex, sex, sex. That's all you see on TV nowadays. That's all you see, I promise you. Even TV shows and movies, they're becoming boring now
Sexual.
because they are just
Brothers.
pornography 2.0. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times, I understand you wanting to show intimacy and chemistry between two people, but there's a way to do it without always including bums. You just see bums in the next shots, or you're just seeing legs, like stop. No, but I'm serious. Like it's too much. I feel like that's why I appreciate K dramas.
Yeah.
K dramas, they do intimacy so well.
Yeah.
They do relationships and friendships so well. That's why I love K dramas. Yeah, and I would really like to collaborate with any K-drama people in the future. And I really like for South Africa to also do that. Like in the South African industry, when you collaborate with different people, people from Korea, people from Nigeria, because Nigeria is another entertainment industry that is booming. They are booming, and they're booming, and they're doing better than us in the film industry because they people support their projects and stuff. But yeah, I think we need to foster collaboration, more collaboration. We need to inter what is it?
It's collaboration.
Interlink. We just need to break further than just South Africa. We need to also, as the South Africans, need to link up with other African storytellers. I feel like our entertainment industry would be on another level if we do that.
And with me, I kind of feel like South African have stories for days.
They do.
I'm sure when you're young, your mom or your granny used to like tell you bedtime stories. But there's not any producers who they are, but they're not South African who focus more on the South African stories. I mean, like Ishaga Ilembe at the moment. I kind of feel like if we had production like that for years that has such budget to create something like that, South African stories will be out there and they're one of the most selling stories. I think that's what makes Nigerians, so they push their movies to be like more concerning. Like they have a storyline. They're too cultural about, they're very proud and cultural about who they are. So imagine if we have that in South Africa into the film industry.
Yeah, if we that's what I was saying. If we had more support, and support is more than just tuning in and watching the content. We need financial support as well. We need financial support. We need marketing, because there's a lot that goes into creating a film, and to make a film requires money. It needs money, and you need to believe in our own talent and our own filmmakers to do that. I appreciate the fact that we have Otusen Bedu acting overseas, but I don't feel like it should take that long for someone to be recognized as an official actor that deserves respect just because they went overseas.
Inkinga le.
We need to realize our value within our own country. And we also need to pour into our creatives in our country. You can't bash them and saying, but they're not doing it like America, they're not doing it like Korea and other countries, but you're not doing anything to support them. Then you're the problem.
Obvious, big time.
Then you're the problem.
Big time. Now let's talk about music. Like, how did you fall in love with music? Like, singing.
Like I said, anything that stimulates me creatively, anything that I can engage in creatively as a creative, I love. So performing is something I always love, whether it's acting, whether it's speaking, like public speaking, doing speeches, or even singing. I always loved it. By the way, I'm singing in the church choir. But I will never just sing for someone who tells me to sing now. No. I feel like I have a long way to go to develop my voice. And then maybe if you ask me, I will sing for you. But not now. It's still a work in progress.
Is it like craft that you're willing to build to a point where you start collaborating with producers and maybe you might be an artist?
I don't think I want to be a musician. Songwriting. Writing songs for artists. That I can do. But for me being an artist like Tyler, I don't know. I don't know if I see myself doing that. Yeah.
Can I ask you something? So between Bruce Wayne and Idris Elba, who's your celebrity crush? Or who's somebody that you can go for?
Idris Elba.
Hey? But you just said you don't have a celebrity crush.
I don't have a celebrity crush, but you're making me choose either or, so. Okay. It's between this and that, right?
So in South Africa, between Tembikosi Mtembu.
Okay.
And Westman Nube and Tembikosi.
Who was he again? Like, what did he play? What is this?
Undwandwe. Have you ever seen somebody killing a character? Like maybe doing evil stuff and you end up hating him as a person?
Yeah. That means that person, that actor or actress is doing a great job.
Anyway, I hope you're gonna come to our episode 2 of this show.
Of course, let's do a part 2.
It was great having you.
It was great being with you and doing this podcast with you.
Straight up, and really loved having you today. But anyway, from us, Sami Botato, aka PG Smuggish A. And today we are with the one and only Sinalo.
I have a YouTube channel, by the way, as well. I hope you subscribed. It's Sinalo, my name in capitals, but just so that you can find my specific channel, add at It's a Move. You'll put it down there. Also follow me at Ncisana on Instagram and TikTok.
Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your boy Tato, PG Smuggish A.